Good evening. This is Debra V. Wilson. It is the 24th of April 2018. It's Tuesday. The time is 1900 hours and 36 minutes. That's GMT minus 6. I am in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Canada. It's always important to remember and to fully, to one's capabilities and interests, to fully nuance a situation. In that light, Twitter and the blue check mark. Yesterday, as most of you will know, there was a horrific, violent occurrence in Toronto involving a van. The alleged perpetrator is now under arrest. It has been reported that 10 people lost their lives. In this day and age, there are a myriad of sources and avenues and ways of getting information. One of the ways is via Twitter. Twitter has a verification system that involves a blue check mark. I'm going to include in the description box their stated procedures for that blue check mark. One of the things I think the blue check mark does is convey authenticity, quote unquote, however you define that, and also equality. So yesterday I was watching how information was being disseminated with a focus on sources that had the blue check mark. I should say my central focus was on the Toronto Police Service, and then I branched out from there, but my central main point of focus was on the Toronto Police Service. I'm a proponent of civil society always being engaged with their government, listening to their government, but also feeling the right to criticize, critique, address, correct, and agree with their government. The business, again, with the blue check mark and Twitter, again, it conveys we're all alike. So one would imagine if I get enough Twitter followers, I would get a blue check mark. But I'm not the Toronto Police Service. The Toronto Police Service can get it wrong. But again, I'm not the Toronto Police Service. So I would just ask that and hope that people, when looking at this tragedy that is still new and has so many ramifications for so many people, that when looking at information from various sources, and I more than understand that, and I'm in agreement with that, just to keep in mind that all blue check marks aren't the same. They don't necessarily mean the same. And to look beyond the blue check marks and the number of followers associated with that particular person or entity that has the blue check marks, and to always remember what is the ultimate goal. I think increasingly people are questioning why and what the government is saying. That's a very good thing. We employ the government to act on our behalf. But I would also say that just because more of us now have the mic via media outlets, social media outlets like Twitter, which I think is a good thing, doesn't mean we all have the same motives. So the same critical eye that many of us bring to the government, we should bring to all sources of our news. That shouldn't be just limited to the government, and it shouldn't be, authenticity shouldn't be entirely contingent upon a blue check mark. or the number of followers. This is Debra V. Wilson. I'm in Canada. My thoughts and prayers go with all those affected, harmed, and touched by the tragic van incident in Toronto on the 23rd of April, 2018.